Welcome to a brand new game on the channel. This is Metal Gear Solid. Now, we recently finished LA Noire, and you guys voted for the next game to come once that was done, and you voted for the Master Collection Volume 1 as part of the Metal Gear Solid franchise. Now, we've never played these before. I don't even remember playing them back in the day. The first game, this one in fact, released in 1998 before being remastered as part of the Master Collection in 2023. I know the main character's name is Snake, and that is about it. So let's get into this. I'm expecting the graphics to be very old, which will be something new for the channel at least. But let's just see how we go. Let's see how Metal Gear Solid stands up now.
The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by next-generation special forces, being led by members of Foxhound. They're demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss, and they say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon. You'll have two mission objectives. First, you're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the president of Armstech, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages. Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to make a nuclear strike and stop them if they do.
What's the insertion method?
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim. High-Tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound. Your former unit, and one that I was a commander of.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mattis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman. And Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation and a formidable gunfighter. And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound squad leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake?
The man with the same codename as you. The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP?
Yes. This is a top-secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
I'm going to swat down a couple of bothersome flies.
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's the situation, Snake?
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface, but make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
Got it. Okay, I'm ready to go.
And we are now in control. Now this first part will be us learning controls and things, so there'll be a bit of talking coming in as well, so we'll just leave that to do its thing and then we'll crack on.
Snake, you have to crawl to get through there. First, crouch down by pressing the crawl button, and then use the directional button to crawl in the direction you want.
Be careful, though. Crawling is slow and you can't attack when you're doing it either.
You can stand up by pressing the crawl button again.
So a few instructions there to try and teach us a few different things. So we can now crawl underneath areas as well to try and escape being seen. There is a guard over there in his snow uniform by the looks of things. Right, we've got to try and get to the lift, I believe, and not 100% sure where it is. Now, we did see a guard down there. He seems to have disappeared for the time being. Nothing showing up on our map on the top right hand corner. So, there's another guard coming this way. We might need to hide here. Are they coming down? No, they both turned. Okay. Let's try and get around here. I know it's coming back this way. I will say the controls are very alien to me, mainly because they're not the normal controls you'd expect for most up-to-date games. So I'm trying to remember the controls, learn them, and I don't know, I'm finding them really fiddly for the time being. Right, been seen. It's fight time. Let's see what Snake is really made of. They've got guns and we haven't, which doesn't help. Although they're knocked out. No, they get back up. Okay, that's not good. We're not doing very well here. No, come on. Right, he's down. Next one. No. Come on. Stop shooting. He's down. Is he actually dead though? They're not staying down. But I think we are. No, we're still alive. Let's go. Why do they not stay down? Can we not kill anyone? I suppose if we had a gun, it might help, I suppose. Other guys getting back up. Oh, no, not again. No. We are very low health now. In fact, I think we're dead. Yeah, we are dead. Let's try that again this time and try not to get killed. That didn't go very well. It does seem enemies can't be beaten in melee hand-to-hand combat. Or they don't stay down at the very least. Right, we'll try and do better this time. We now know we can't take an enemy out melee-wise because they won't stay down. It's a good way, I suppose, to hit someone, to get them down and then run away, essentially. We'll alert people, but they won't stay on us, kind of thing, is my thinking. So that's what we're going to try and do, if we can. So we're going to wait for this guy to come down here. I'm not going to try and hit him. I'm going to try and avoid any fighting until we really have to, as I don't want what just happened to happen again if we can avoid it. So we've got no items, nothing on us, nothing there either, and we've got to get to his elevator. Oh, okay, we've got to take him down. He's down. We can run. He will get back up, but he will start searching. Right, lift.
Snake, there's an elevator there you can take up to the ground. You'll just have to wait for the elevator to come down. You better hide somewhere.
Seriously, we made it to the lift. People are after us, but now we've got to hide because we've got to wait for the lift to come down. I don't know how that guy to our right isn't seeing us there. Let's take him quickly down. Now we've got to run and hide. We'll hide behind the forklift. Come on, as a box. Okay. Rations. Okay, I'm guessing health. The guy's looking for us because we just beat him up. But luckily he hasn't found us. We're going to keep trying to stay behind this forklift, I think, until the lift comes down. I think that's a lift. Oh, perfect. Okay. Lift is coming down. We've got to get inside there as quickly as we can. Well, we must have to try and pick a gun up from somewhere, I'd assume. Because at the minute we can't take anyone down properly. We can knock them unconscious and that's it. Okay. There was another guy to come out of the lift, so we've got to leave him to move as well. No, he's looking this way. So tricky. Right. Let's head for the lift. I think we're free and clear. We are indeed. And we've made it to the actual lift itself. Finally.
It's Snake. I'm in front of the disposal facility.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with it. It's designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Take it easy, I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
An anti-freezing peptide, Snake. All of the genome soldiers in this exercise are using it.
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way. The terrorist radar should have already picked them up.
Behind D. Colonel, what's a Russian gunship doing here?
I have no idea. But it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed. There are only 18 hours left until their deadline. You've got to hurry.
Wow, you must be crazy to fly a hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you to yet. This is Mei Ling. She was assigned to us as our visual and data processing specialist. She designed your codec, as well as your Soliton radar system. Contact her if you have any questions about either of them.
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself. What's wrong?
Nothing. I just didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so cute.
You're just flattering me.
No, I'm serious. Well, I know I won't be bored for the next 18 hours.
Come on. I can't believe I'm being hit on by the famous Solid Snake. But I'm surprised. You're very frank for a trained killer.
Looks like we both have a lot to learn about each other.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to learning about the man behind the legend. But first, let me explain about your Soliton radar system. The bright dot in the middle is you, Snake. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision.
Be careful, Snake. The genome soldiers have highly developed senses of hearing and vision due to their gene therapy. Make sure you don't let them see you.
First, I want you to infiltrate the disposal site and look for the DARPA Chief.
The DARPA Chief was injected with the same GPS transmitting nanomachines as you.
He should appear on your radar as a green dot.
Get whatever information you can from him about the terrorists. If he's alive, that is.
Snake, your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
Yes, it gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
Yes, it's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful.
We'll be monitoring your movements by radar, so contact us by codec anytime you want.
Got it. I'll call if I'm feeling lonely.
Seriously, Snake, we're here to back you up, so call if you need some information or advice.
I'm also in charge of your mission data. Contact me if you want me to record your current status. My frequency is 140.96. It's a dedicated frequency for saving data. Don't forget it.
Remember, except for your binoculars, you're naked. You need to arm yourself with whatever weapons you can find.
I remember. First, I'm strip searched by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away. Imagine yourself put in that position.
Well, if you make it back in one piece, maybe I'll let you do a strip search on me.
I'll hold you to that, Doctor. By the way, sorry to disappoint you, but I did manage to smuggle out my smokes.
How did you do that?
In my stomach. Thanks to the shot you gave me that suppressed my stomach acids.
Cigarettes? How are those going to help you?
You never know.
If you want to get in, there's the front door. It's the fastest way, but there's too much risk of being spotted by the enemy.
I can't just knock on the door and ask them to let me in. There's one sentry on the left and one on the right. They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
What about the air duct near the door? There should also be a duct on the second floor.
I can't see it from here.
I'll let you decide the best COA. I'm counting on you, Snake.
Right, we're in. We've got to keep going and try and get inside the main disposal facility. We just need to find a way in. There's a choice of two by the sounds of things. We've got 18 hours until it's too late. So we've got to see what we can do. I'm looking for the quickest, fastest way in. Trying to stay out of trouble from the guards. There is a box in the middle there I would like to grab if we can. But yeah, I think there's pointless trying to attack the guards at the minute. We can't do anything really to them other than temporarily knock them out. We've got to try and avoid these lights to get that box. How are we getting into that bit and doing this? And now a guard at the top end as well. I think this is going to take some quick movement, I think. Follow the light on the left, yeah. Okay. Got to wait for them to cross over and then we'll go for the middle. Go, 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 go. Shaft grenades, ×3. Okay, we now have some grenades on us. Not sure I really want to be using them because that's going to draw attention to us quite quickly, but we've got some grenades. That's something at the very least. Right, let's find this way in. There's cameras all around, so that's what we've got to be really careful of. Plus, there's a sleeping guard there to see the Zeds coming out. So the guard's not the issue, as long as we don't make noise. It's the camera that's the problem there, so we'll ignore that bit. Ah, back of a truck. Another box. SOCOM. What is SOCOM? Not that button. Still getting used to the buttons. Buttons are really weird. SOCOM is a gun. Okay, we now have a gun and some grenades. That's handy. Not that I plan on using them. I think we've got to try and avoid combat where possible, I think. Because we don't seem to do very well at when it happens. Right, there's a camera to our right here. Is this a doorway? Does seem like a big doorway, doesn't it? I don't know if there's a way of opening it. That's definitely a doorway. But there's nothing there. Okay. So I don't think we're going in that way then, would be my guess. There's the camera. There's a guard at the top as well. I think there's stairs there, isn't there? I think we head to the stairs. There's another guard. See him on the map. I'm using the mini-map more than anything else, I think, just to figure out where people are. I like the fact we've actually got that ability. Right, there's a surveillance camera. We need to be careful of that. Plus there's a guard now. I don't want to be here if that camera comes. I was just safe from the camera there. That was very close to being seen. There's the guard we want to ignore. Come on, guard, go away. Oh, stop walking around the box. He's not leaving us alone, is he? Right, I think he's gone. Right, we've got to sneak past his camera. And I think there's some stairs nearby. Yeah, guard's gone. Camera's the one we've got to deal with. Let's hug the wall. Hopefully that helps us here. Come on. Cameras are very slow, turning wise, which does help us. Right, it's turning. Let's go for it. We're up. Okay, fantastic. Up the stairs we've gone. Right, we've got to find an air vent, I believe. There's a guard there. I may have to take him out. Is he going to see us? Oh, he might have done. Right, he's down. Can't remember. We can't. Ah, he's alerted others. Run, 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 run. Can't. No, come on. Run, run, run. Where's the vent? There's a vent. Go in. We're in the vent. Ah, I think we're safe.
Snake, this is McDonald Miller. It's been a long time.
Master, what are you doing here?
I quit being a drill instructor, so I moved out here for some peace and quiet. I'm in retirement, just like you. Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
Passing on the skills to a new generation, huh?
Campbell told me about the situation here. I thought I might be of some use.
There's no one I'd rather have in a foxhole than you.
Well, I know lots about survival in a harsh environment. I've lived in Alaska longer than you, so call me if you have any questions about the flora or fauna out here. My frequency is 141.80.
I moved the DARPA Chief to the cell in the first floor basement.
What about the vent shaft cleaning?
They just opened the vent covers. They're about to start spraying for rats.
First floor basement ventilation shaft.
Shut those covers as soon as they're done spraying. Also, keep your eye on that woman in the cell. Don't get careless now.
Woman in the cell? Did something happen?
There's an intruder.
Really?
He's already done 3 people.
He's killed 3 people?
Yeah. Say he's using stealth, too.
Stealth? There's an intruder besides me?
Anyway, I want you to increase the security detail on the Chief. Press the action button to drop down. Use the elevator to change floors. There should be a cargo elevator that you can take down somewhere around there. Try to find it.
We have made it in. That was a little bit weird in there. I got a bit turned around in the air vent, to be honest, but we made it through in the end. Okay, more cameras to watch out for in here, so we've got to be careful. We couldn't pick up the grenades back there because we already maxed out how many we can carry. Okay, they can't go in this doorway. There's a red thing there, so I'm guessing we need a key card or a key or something to allow it in there. So let's keep moving around. All these places we can't get into now, we just need to keep an eye on for when we can. Right, there's a box down there as well. We need to get there. There is a camera again. We can sneak away past. Yeah. What we got? Thermal goggles. Okay, they would have been more helpful outside than they are inside, but we're okay. There's something else we've got on us. I'm sure they'll come in useful at some point. Okay. It's a big old area, isn't it? There's more guards down below. Tanks as well. Let's try and avoid setting off alarms if they've got tanks, I think. Right, there's a camp. There's another door there that's locked. Another red light. So I'm guessing again we need a key card or something similar. That will allow us to get into there. Again, another camera to keep an eye out for here. And there's some stairs. I think we're heading down the stairs, would be my guess. We're looking for a cargo lift. Middle of the room, maybe. Yeah, that's kind of my thinking. Middle of the room is our place to check. There's a guard there that he's gone, walked behind the tank. So be careful he doesn't turn around on us. That's the problem. Right, where is this? There's something red on the map straight ahead of us. I don't know if that's a door. Maybe that could be the cargo lift. I'm not sure. Let's keep an eye out though where these guards are and cameras and things. Is that the lift door? Potentially it is. Okay, let's not rush this. It is, and it's a green light, which means we can go inside. It's EV as well, so I'm guessing it's elevator. We are in. We have made it to the cargo elevator. Where are the buttons? Buttons. Come on, where are the buttons? Not there, not there. There we go. Alright, we'll go down to floor 131, I think that is. Is that what? Yeah, that's our floor now, number 1. So 131. This is really fiddly, and there's a guard coming as well, which isn't helpful. Come on. 131. 132. One of them. I don't care which one. Just one of them.
powerful weapon. To use it, first hold down the R2 button to enter weapon mode. Then select the weapon you want with the directional button. After you've selected the weapon you want, let go of the R2 button to exit weapon mode. The weapon you selected should appear in your hand. To use the weapon, follow the directions displayed in the window. If you use the R1 button, you can equip your weapon more quickly. While you're barehanded, press the R1 button to equip the last weapon you used. Press the R1 button while you're holding a weapon to be barehanded again. Don't fire your gun needlessly, or you might be discovered. If you had a gun with a suppressor, it would be a different story. If you have any questions about weapons or equipment, you should ask our military analyst, Nastasha. Her frequency is 141.52.
Okay, I think we went to 132 in the end, which is fine. Let's have a look around. We're still looking for the DARPA Chief. He's got to be here somewhere. This looks like... I think this is like a prison block. It looks like it. You've got the individual blocks and doors and things. So potentially he could be here. They're all red doors though, so we've got still need a key card or something. 2 guards walking around as well. Yeah, we can't get into that. No one's showing up inside them though. There's no little dot to say there's someone in there compared to where the guards are and things. This one is open. What's in this one? Okay, so this is a cell, but we use for storage, I would say. Bullets for our SOCOM gun, ×2, perfect. Didn't even see them behind there. Just walking, trying to see what we can grab and where from. Okay, there's a pistol in case we need it because the guards are here. I don't want to set alarms off, but I'd rather do that than hand to hand and get killed every time. But we're okay for the minute. Okay, the guard's going back up there. There's another red door there. We can't enter. Lots of red doors, so we need to get a key card from somewhere. Because all these should be able to open it. I assume at some point. The amount of them there are, you'd think we'd be able to get in. But I think this place is empty. I don't think the DARPA Chief is here. We have got another floor to go and check, which we were trying to get to originally. But I think back in the lift, and then we'll go to the other floor and see if we can make any headway there. If he's not here, he's got to be on the next floor because that's the mission. So we'll go 131 this time, and hopefully we can find the DARPA Chief.
Look at the radar. It's picking up the DARPA Chief. He's the green dot. Hurry and rescue him.
Brilliant. The DARPA Chief is now showing up on the map. He's the green dot to our right hand side here. So he's showing up there. We've got to find a way to get to him though. But at least we're in the right place. That's the main thing. Another red door there. There's got to be some way for us to get up. What we found? Ladder. That'll do.
Snake, if you want to go up or down a ladder, just press the action button by the ladder.
There's a ladder. I think we're going to use that. I can't see any other way of getting up. Let's have a quick check around, make sure there isn't another way of mist. That's another red door there. So again, there's nowhere else to go bar that ladder. So let's head up the ladder, I think, and see what we find. But yeah, we're getting close. I think we're nearly found the DARPA Chief, and we can hopefully get him free. Right, we're in some vents again. Now, I did have some trouble originally with the vents when we first got into the building because we kept getting turned around and you can't really tell where you're going that easily. They're very dark and, you know, vent-like. And there's no mini-map anymore, so we can't figure out exactly where we're heading. So, I'm assuming it's going to tell us when we're overhead. I'm hoping. All we can do is keep going. There's a box there, though. What's that going to give us? More bullets for our weapon? No, we're maxed out. Can't carry any more bullets, it seems. Turning around's weird as well. Doesn't go well when you turn around like that. There's a vent bit here, though, but it doesn't seem to do anything. Let's just keep looking around. There's got to be a specific vent, maybe, that we've got to get to. And it will tell us once we're there, maybe. Hopefully. I don't think we've been this way, but it's so difficult to know where you've been and where you haven't. Everything looks the exact same, to be fair. Okay. We must be nearly there. End of the event that way. Is that going back on ourselves, or is that a different place?
Snake, the DARPA Chief signal is coming from somewhere in that area. Isn't there some place to drop down? Take a look around in first-person view mode.
Who's that?
I'm here to save you. You're the DARPA Chief, Donald Anderson, right?
You here to save me, huh? What's your outfit?
I'm the pawn they sent here to save your worthless butt.
Really? It's true. You don't look like one of them. In that case, hurry up and get me out of here.
Slow down. Don't worry. First, I want some information about the terrorists.
The terrorists?
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuke?
What are you talking about?
The terrorists are threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Sweet Jesus.
Is it possible?
It's possible. They could launch a nuke.
How do they plan to launch? I thought this place was just for keeping the dismantled warheads. They shouldn't have access to a missile.
What I'm about to tell you is classified information. Okay? We were conducting exercises with a new type of experimental weapon. A weapon that will change the world.
What?
A weapon with the ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place on the face of the Earth. A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
Metal Gear. It can't be.
You knew? Metal Gear is one of the most secret black projects. How did you know that?
We've had a couple of run-ins in the past. So that's the reason you were here at this disposal site?
Why else would I come to a godforsaken place like this?
I had heard the Metal Gear project was scrapped.
On the contrary. It's grown into a huge joint project between Armstech and ourselves. We were going to use this exercise as raw data, and then proceed to mass production. If it hadn't been for the revolution.
Revolution?
Rex has fallen into the hands of terrorists.
Rex?
Metal Gear Rex. The code name for the new Metal Gear prototype. They're probably already finished arming the warhead they plan to use with Rex. These guys are pros. They're all experienced in handling and equipping weapons.
Hey! Shut up in there, will ya?
But I thought that all nuclear warheads were equipped with safety measures. Some kind of detonation code that you have to input.
Oh, you mean PAL? Yes, of course, there is a PAL. It's set up so that you need to input 2 different passwords in order to launch the device.
There are 2 passwords?
Yes. Baker knows one, and I know one.
Baker? The president of Armstech?
That's right. Each of us needs to input our password, or there can be no launch. But they found out my password.
You talked?
Psycho Mantis can read people's minds. You can't resist.
Psycho Mantis?
One of the members of Foxhound. He has psychic powers.
This is bad.
It's just a matter of time before they get Baker's too.
If they find out Baker's password...
Yes, they'll be able to launch a nuke anytime. But there is a way to stop the launch.
What?
The card keys.
Card keys?
They were designed by Armstech, the system developers, as an emergency override. Even without the passwords, you can just insert the card keys and engage the safety lock.
And if I do that?
Yes. You can stop the launch.
That card key.
So where are the keys?
Baker should have them. Listen, you need 3 card keys. There are 3 different slots to put them in. You need to insert a card into each one of them.
Okay, 3 card keys. Do you know where they might be keeping Baker?
Somewhere in the 2nd floor basement.
2nd floor basement?
I heard the guards say they moved him to an area that has a lot of electronic jamming.
Any other clues?
Yes, they cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint them. Why don't you look for the areas where the walls are a different color? Here, take this. It's my ID card. It'll open any level 1 security door. It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's own electrical field.
Personal area network, huh?
It transmits data using the salts in your body as the transmission medium. As you approach the door's security devices, they'll read the data stored in the card.
And the doors will open automatically. Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
You haven't heard any other way to disarm the PAL, have you? From your bosses or anyone?
No.
Are you sure you haven't heard anything?
I just said no.
So does the White House plan to give in to the terrorists' demands?
That's their problem. It has nothing to do with my orders.
But what about the Pentagon?
Pentagon? What is it?
What's that? Hey, what happened?
Dead.
Naomi, the Chief. What happened?
I don't know. It looked like a heart attack, but...
A heart attack? No,
Colonel, are you hiding something from me?
absolutely not. Snake, you've got to understand. This op is security level red. You need the highest security clearance to get access to the complete file.
You want me to believe that you're in charge of this op, but you don't have complete access to the file?
I told you, the Secretary of Defense is in operational control. I'm just here as your support. Snake, we don't have time to debate. Get out of there and find President Baker.